Radio in today's world seems to be a thing of the past. But in a small place like Mao in Manipur, is it still relevant? Let's find out. Manipur is called the land of beautiful lands, and indeed it is very beautiful.
Mao program in All India radio station, Impal, started functioning the year 1963, 15th of August. Mao programs is focused towards the development of life of Mao people.
The Mao Nagas inherit the northern hill parts of Manipur, bordering the state of Nagaland.
Imphal, the capital city of Manipur, is about 100 kilometers away from the Mao areas, which is about 4 hours journey by road, where the All India radio station is located.
We journeyed all the way to talk to the AIR personnel and to see how the program functions from the inside.
Mao program is broadcast daily, which is of 20 minutes duration. One important part is the news and one is the program. News is about 5 to 10 minutes duration, which has to be read live. As far as the other part of the program is concerned, we broadcast music which is pre-recorded and which is played in the studio. And there are also other varieties of programs, such as programs for youth, women, programs for children, and programs for senior citizens, which are broadcast alternately.
The program is as old as 50 years since its birth in 1963. But how do people take it? Do they enjoy listening to the program? Is the program beneficial for the society? Is it helpful? To find out, we did a little research.
The aspect of drama, features, and today features in Mao program, they are playing a very important role while trying to focus the present aspects of the society and the historical aspect of society. This is giving a very important information to the younger generation.
In our community, there are very few newspapers are published. In fact, in Senapati district, there is only one newspaper which is published till date. And so radio is the cheapest means of communicating to the people, which provides very quick and useful information. And so besides news, all other aspects of the program are equally important to the community.
Radio indeed is a medium which has a great impact over these areas, but as time passed and technology improved, the people's notion also started to change. However, many people still do depend on the radio.
Is video chakra.
I don't know relevance. There's an important there. Radio chakra se jong kai ba ji so be.
Mela radio chakra chawat tema deva no le o chi phe ko thop cholo space no o lo kai lu prai chu mo chu in no chakra ka ni pa shul le mali Thailand li bura. The
Mao program is good because it is helpful for those illiterate people who don't know other languages other than Mao. They get themselves familiar with the in and out news, with this little information they get in the radio.
Radio seems to be something important to everyone. But when it comes to seriously listening and applying it, let's see how successful it is.
I felt the need of radio, so I've been planning to buy a radio, and I never got a chance to buy a radio, but I still plan to buy a radio because radio is needed. It's a necessary gadget for me personally.
Being in the 21st century with the advancement in technology, the people they've started using the internet. They've been relying on the internet, and so even though radio is still in the use, it's not that relevant. But then even if radio is not relevant anymore, we also face problems in our Manipur state, because the current it's always alternative. We don't get regular current, and so it is on and off. Therefore, even if we want to use internet, due to lack of current, we are helpless again.
One problem with radio is that to get the proper connection, the tuning thing is a little problem, because these days we get different types of radios. Most of the radios, maybe some of them are because it is a cheap radio, or it's without a brand, anything like that. But because of which we lose interest in buying a radio or listening to a radio, because that has become, the service is becoming poor.
Internet and TV seems to be a threat to radio, but as a result of the findings we have, internet is still very new, and though TV has its grip on the people, it still needs electricity to power it, which is a huge problem in these areas.
TV no, radio no, this is mobile no. Ash, okay, Ramano. I did the so the much mobile just the Piero, soldiers are Joho or Cobrown.
Over the course of our research, we have found out so many interesting facts. Firstly, internet is not as popular as it seems. Radio's impact is great, but it's fading away. But there's a glimmer of hope in the form of FM radio, and people are willing to embrace it if given a chance. And radio needs to head towards this direction.